Namah Shivaya, Amitananda Namah Shivaya, Avinashadya Namah Shivaya, Agama Vinata Namah Shivaya, Advolasa Namah Shivaya, Adhyakarisha Namah Shivaya, Apacheda Namah Shivaya, Amaya Bheda Namah Shivaya, Artha Subandha Namah Shivaya, Ujjvalagatra Namah Shivaya, Omkaratala Namah Shivaya, Karunapanga Namah Shivaya, Karmadhyaksha Namah Shivaya, Amcharadhika Namah Shivaya, Amitavarada Namah Shivaya, Kalabhadra Namah Shivaya, Gunavanihara Namah Shivaya, Dhananissima Namah Shivaya, Chidghanarupa Namah Shivaya, Chidrupanga Namah Shivaya, Chirachimatra Namah Shivaya, Chirasukhasara Namah Shivaya, Jagadadhara Namah Shivaya, Janmavidura Namah Shivaya, Jnanajalanidhe Namah Shivaya, Jyotirpunja Namah Shivaya, Tamobahara Namah Shivaya, Turyatita Namah Shivaya, Trijaganmola Namah Shivaya, Trimalashura Namah Shivaya, Deenasurakuja Namah Shivaya, Dukkadvamsa Namah Shivaya, Dosha Vibhanga Namah Shivaya, Dharma Sapaksha Namah Shivaya, Nanajanapala Namah Shivaya, Nayanirlepa Namah Shivaya, Nagasharira Namah Shivaya, Nigamadhya Namah Shivaya, Nijanishchinta Namah Shivaya, Nijasukhabharita Namah Shivaya, Nitya Vinodna Namah Shivaya, Nitya Vimukta Namah Shivaya, Niyati Niyanta Namah Shivaya, Niravadya Vibho Namah Shivaya, Nirahankara Namah Shivaya, Niratotsaha Namah Shivaya, Nirupama Mahiman Namah Shivaya, Nirupadhikana Namah Shivaya, Nirguna Sindha Namah Shivaya, Nijjaravandya Namah Shivaya, Nijjitamoha Namah Shivaya, Nirmalachitta Namah Shivaya, Paramapavitra Namah Shivaya, Paramotunga Namah Shivaya, Paripuranga Namah Shivaya, Ataka शमना नमः शिवाय पाशविनाशा नमः शिवाय पुण्यश्लोका नमः शिवाय प्रणवाकारा नमः शिवाय बाधकशून्या नमः शिवाय बुद्धिनिगम्या नमः शिवाय ऐन्दवरूपा नमः शिवाय भक्तसुभृत्या नमः शिवाय भद्रविशेषा नमः शिवाय भवभयकाला नमः शिवाय भुवनोद्धारा नमः शिवाय मङ्गलधामन् नमः शिवाय मन्त्रावयवा नमः शिवाय महिमविलोला नमः शिवाय आनातीता नमः शिवाय मुनिजनमान्या नमः शिवाय मोक्षोपाय नमः शिवाय यतिकुलनम्या नमः शिवाय यतिजनसेव्या नमः शिवाय लीलामूर्ते नमः शिवाय लोकसुरक्षा नमः शिवाय वरयोगीशा नमः शिवाय वर्णासाद्या नमः शिवाय विघ्नविघाता नमः शिवाय विद्यासदना नमः शिवाय विमलगुणाढ्या नमः शिवाय विश्वाराध्या नमः शिवाय शरणाधीना नमः शिवाय शान्तागारा नमः शिवाय शाश्वतसत्या नमः शिवाय शुभभाण्डारा नमः शिवाय शोकाद्रिपवे नमः शिवाय सन्तततृप्ता नमः शिवाय सन्तापहरा नमः शिवाय सन्तोषमया नमः शिवाय संस्तुतिपात्रा नमः शिवाय सज्जनपोषक नमः शिवाय सदमलपूज्या नमः शिवाय सद्गुणशीला नमः शिवाय सद्रूपाङ्गा नमः शिवाय सरसामोदा नमः शिवाय सर्वशुभकरा नमः शिवाय सर्वाधारा नमः शिवाय साधुजननता नमः शिवाय सुखवारिनिधे नमः शिवाय सुगुणातिशया नमः शिवाय सुज्ञानिवरा नमः शिवाय सौन्दर्यनिधे नमः शिवाय सौख्यसमुद्रा नमः शिवाय सौम्यशरनिधे नमः शिवाय हृदयावासा नमः शिवाय हृदयावासा नमः शिवाय हृदयावासा नमः शिवाय पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Let me offer pranams to all of you. These flowers are so beautiful. Millions and millions of flowers bloom in the morning all over the world. See the color of them, fragrance of them, wonderful. And all these come from the earth. There is no color in the earth, no fragrance in the earth. But here, this object has come out of the earth. Is it not a wonderful thing? It is not there, it is here. Not just an accident. Every moment, millions and millions and millions of flowers bloom. Who is giving the color to these flowers? Where from does the color come? Where from the fragrance come? Just think over it. Is it not a mysterious thing? You do not put the color, you do not put the fragrance into the flowers, but there is. This is a wonderful thing that is happening in the world. Man, look around. What does this show? There is some great power, intelligent power, which is making all these miracles. Not one day or 2 days, not here or there, everywhere, every moment, every day. Is it not a wonderful thing? The world is not just material. There is a great intelligence here. The body is there is intelligence. The world is there, behind it there is a great intelligence. And that great intelligence is called the divine. Its existence is mysterious. We don't know. We have not seen it. We can't see it even. But it is there. See the trees, not one or two. How many are there? Every moment something comes out of the earth. But this something is not like the earth, isn't it? It is not like the earth. Colors are there, fragrance is there, different shapes are there. Not only that, but there is life in them. There is no life in the earth. Earth doesn't grow. But this which has come out of the earth, it grows. Is it not a miracle? Every moment, such miracles are happening all around us. And they declare to the world, they proclaim to the world that there is something behind what is there in the world. Something is there behind this world. You are there. Your body I see. But there is not just the body, there is something inside the body. Isn't it? Something is there inside the body that sees, that hears, that moves. Something is there inside. I can't see it. It is not like your body, is it? Whatever is there in the body, which knows that this is the body, is not like the body. You are not like your body. Wonderful. The life is there. You can't see it. The life is there, you can't see it. In the absence of the life, it doesn't grow. It does not bloom. It must be there, therefore something is happening here. You see, you hear. Not just your body. You are there. You say that this is my body. Who is saying it? Someone is saying because he is invisible. This is the body. And he controls the body. He knows the body, he uses the body to do the things. But you cannot see him. Can you see what I am? I am there within the body. You are there within your bodies. But I can't see you. Body behind the eyes, behind the ears, there is the seer and there is the hearer. Isn't it? Just to think over it. Seer is there. He uses the eyes and he sees the things. Who is seeing? Who is seeing? He is a consciousness. He is a conscious of what he sees. He is a conscious of what he hears. You say that this is a table. Who is seeing it? And he has no form. He is not like the body. That is a wonderful thing. Therefore, man in the ancient days went in search of this knower. Who knows it? Who knows all these things? Who is within the body? They went in search of it. And they found that there is something which you cannot describe at all. There is something whose nature is not like the bodies, not like that of the bodies. They said there is that reality. And such a people who knew it, who found it, and who tried to experience its presence, they were called seers. Seers means those who see the reality. I see the table, I am a seer. You see the table, you are seers. In the same way, I see my body, I am a seer. You see your bodies, you are seers. Isn't it? You are just the seer. Know it and you are seers. Means rishis. Those who see what really exists, they are seers. And that is very difficult to think. I can see the objects which are outside me. But how can I see myself, the seer? Who is seeing these flowers? These organs are eye, for example. These are the eyes. They are only instruments. They are only instruments. They are not the real seers. Like the camera. And through those eyes, someone is seeing the world. I use my eyes and I see the world. If I am using the eyes to see the world, I must be different from the eyes. I am a user of the senses, means I use the senses and senses are just instruments of knowledge. Instruments of the act of knowing. But I am using those instruments. The user of the instruments can't be the instruments themselves. Isn't it? Just to think over it. If I see this object and if I use these organs to see the object, then I must be different from this object. And I must be different from the instrument that I use to see the flowers. That seer is called, it is called just the seer, nothing else. He is just sees. And those people who came to know it or who will know it, they are called seers. They are seers. They see not just the external world, but they are not part of the external world. The seer is quite different from whatever he sees and hears. This they came to know. Therefore, they are called seers. Rutadarshinaha Rushayaha. Rishi. You are all rishis. Simply means, Rishi simply means seer. Yes, E-E-R, yes. Seers. What do they see? They see the world and also see that which is behind the world. They see the world and also see themselves. They are called seers. Such seers lived everywhere in this country. Such seers. They may live here, they may live there, everywhere. We can't say that. Only in the past such people lived, not in the present. They will not be there in the future. No. In every age, there were born many saints and seers, and are going to be born. You may be living in such a small village, but you are seers. You see the earth, you see the sky, you see the light that is there, spreading everywhere. You are just the seers. You are rishis. You are saints. You are the knowers. Basveshwara was such a knower, such a seer. Tukarama was a seer. So many people lived, and now also you find hundreds and thousands of people living in houses, in cottages, everywhere. And Basveshwara was one of them. He says, his words are very simple and they are full of meaning. Simple words he uses, only a few lines, and there in those words he put great truths. In one of his sayings, you have heard it. There is a simple, beautiful saying. Ullavaru Shivalaya ಮಾಡುವರು. ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಬಡವನಯ್ಯ, ಎನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇ ಕಂಬ, ಎನ್ನ ದೇಹವೇ ದೇಗುಲ, ಎನ್ನ ಶಿರವೇ ವನ್ನ ಕಳಸ. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವುಂಟು, ಜಂಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ. Just to see whatever is important in life, whatever is to be known, those things he has put into these 4 lines, and you know it very well. You know it well. Ullavaru, people who have wealth enough to spend, enough to say, enough to spend. They build temples. Who have much money, thousands and thousands and thousands, they can build beautiful buildings. All over India, you find such wonderful, huge buildings built for God. They are temples. How beautiful they are. Hundreds of workers have built them. And rich people have got those temples built. What is there in the temple? Therein there are statues, images. We think that in the image there is a God. Means for God they build temples and they install statues, images. Siddheshwara says, they have money, they have material, they have people, they can build them. But a poor man, what I can do? My pockets are empty. I can't build temples as they do, because those temples to build, much money is needed, much wealth is needed. Therefore, what did I do? I looked upon the body itself as my temple. He says, this is my temple. Those temples are built by people. This temple, which is mine, which I can use, is built not by me, not by other people. It is built for me by the nature itself. The nature has built this body. And here are legs. Here is the body. Here is the head. These legs are pillars. Pillars. And this is the temple. And here is the pinnacle, shrine, golden pinnacle. Sirave Vanna Kalasa, golden pinnacle. For me, this is the temple. And everyone has such temples. And inside this temple, there is the statue, image. And inside that image, there is Atma. Inside the temples, there is an image. In those images, there is the divine presence. Therefore, it is called temple, God. Image is not a God, but is something that we imagine as existing is a God. The statue which we see, we know that it is made of stone. But we do not worship the stone. We worship something that is inside it, or we feel so. So also this is like it. This body is made of matter, isn't it? Yanna kale kamba, yanna dehave begula means the part in which the image is installed, heart. This is the inner chamber in the temple. And this is golden shrine, wonderful. The difference between the temples that they have built and the temple that I am using is that their temples cannot move. My temple is moving. My temple goes from one place to another. Every part of the temple is moving. But those temples cannot move even an inch. This is the difference. And this temple grows. Those temples do not grow. This temple is going to die. Those temples are going to be destroyed. Sthavarake ali untu. Sthavara, this is also sthavara. Temples also are sthavara. Sthavara means made of matter. Matter is called sthavara. This table is there. It is made of matter. There is a matter here. Therefore, this table is called sthavara, material, made of matter. The temples are sthavara. There are non-moving temples, and this is the moving temple. That is the only difference between these two temples. That is made of matter, and this one also is made of matter, but this is a bio-temple. Bio means the temple which lives for some years, which grows, which becomes old. These temples are also become old. Slowly they become old. Old temples. One day they become destroyed, get into the earth and disappear altogether. The same thing happens to this temple. After years and years, this temple also falls. It gets into the earth. Not a single part of this temple lives separately from the earth. The temples fall, ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವು ಉಂಟು. ಅಳಿವು means destruction. The temples do not exist forever. This temple also does not exist forever. Some temples live for 100 years, some 50 years, some only 24. There are some temples which fall the very next day. These are biotemples. Those are material temples. These are biotemples. And inside these temples, there is Jangama. There is Jangama. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವುಂಟು. Whatever is not going to exist is ಸ್ಥಾವರ. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವುಂಟು. Whatever I see, touch, it dies. ಅಳಿವು. It has an end. It does not live forever, cannot exist forever. My body may exist for some years. Your bodies may exist for more years. You may live for, say, for example, 100 years. I may live only for 80 years. But they come to an end. Maybe very strong bodies, maybe very beautiful. I may protect my body, may protect, but anyway, one day or the other day, these bodies, these temples fall. And those temples built with stones and mortar, they also fall. These are sthavara. Then Basveshwara says there is a Jangama. Jangama means not material. Sthavara means matter. Matter means what I touch and see. That is matter. And non-matter means that knows that it is stable. Knower is the non-matter. You know the things, you are non-matter. Means Jangama. Jangama is a conscious entity. Jangama is a knower. You know the things, you are Jangama. The knower is a Jangama, but the objects that we know is not a Jangama, it is a Sthavara. Whatever I see becomes destroyed, but I remain. I remain as the seer, only the seer. God is there in temples built with stones and mortar. God is there. But whatever we see in the temple is not a God. God is there. We just feel it. We have to feel Him. Here, Atman is there. God is there in the chamber of the heart, in the center of the heart. There is God. God means light, conscious, light, consciousness. The light of consciousness. Not this light. The knower is called the light. Knower is there. Knower is there. And that knower is called Jangama, means he does not die with the body. Temples fall. Images are broken. But God is not broken. God is not destroyed. God doesn't fall. Something remains. Example from mathematics. You write a circle. There is diameter. And at the center of the circle, there is a point, isn't it? At the center, there is a point. In the circle, everything will be destroyed, washed away. The circumference may be rubbed out. The diameter may be removed. But one thing remains which we can't do, and to which we can't do anything. That is the center. Because we cannot write it. It is there. If you draw a circle, then there is that point. You take away the circle, the point is not taken away. Write a circle, you find it there. Wash out the circle, it disappears. It is there still. In the same way, this body is a circle. It grows and grows, and one day it goes out. But the circle, the center of it, the center of everything, that is the Atman, that is Kudala Sangama. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವುಂಟು, ಜಂಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವಿಲ್ಲ. Jangama can't be seen, it has to be felt. You feel that you exist, but you can't see yourself. You feel that you exist. There is not a single person in the world who does not know that he exists. I may not know the table. I may not know what is going on in your houses. I may not know. But I know that I am knowing it. I know the table. I know these things which are on the table. I know what is written here, what is drawn here. I know these things. Everything I know. And who am I? Knower. I know. I know that I am knower. That knowledge is called Sakshatkara, Atma Jnana. That is Atma Jnana. Wonderful. Therefore, Basveshwara says, Sthavarakke alivu untu, Jangamakke alivilla. My body dies. I do not. I see the body. Whatever I see dies. It leaves me. But I am there always. Sthavarakke alivu untu, Jangamakke alivilla. Light is there, lamp light. Earthen lamp is there, you put some oil into it and a wick. You light it. Flame appears. This is the light, lamp light. Lamps are broken. The oil spills and the wick burns and the flame goes out. Whatever is destroyable is destroyed. The flame does not die. It just disappears. We don't say that the flame is what? Flame dies. We don't say. Flame can't be destroyed. Flame just disappears. So also these bodies disappear, these bodies die, but the knower of the body does not die. He just disappears. Sthavarakke alivu untu. Whatever we see, alivu untu becomes destroyed. It goes out of existence. It ceases to exist. Jangamakke alivilla. But the Atma, the light of consciousness, the flame, that does not die. Jangamakke alivu illa. That is what Basveshwara said. ಉಳ್ಳವರು ಶಿವಾಲಯ ಮಾಡುವರು, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಬಡವ. I have no money. What can I do? What did I do? Yannakale, I looked upon my body as a beautiful, wonderful, biological temple, bio-temple, living temple, moving temple, growing temple, working temple. I look upon this body as a temple. And there is a God inside this temple, and that God is light of existence. Light, wonderful light of consciousness, simply light. Jnana Jyoti. That is Atman. That is the divine. It is there in all the temples built by the nature. There is that great reality, that great entity which we call God. All these are bodies, and inside, in the very center of your bodies, you may not see, but you feel it. You are there. As the knowers, not as the object of knowledge. As the knowers, you are residing in the body. And man, know it, and you will be very happy. Live in this world, always being conscious of your never-ending existence. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವು ಉಂಟು, ಜಂಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವು ಇಲ್ಲ. Very beautiful statement he has made. Very beautiful, meaningful, full of meaning. One sentence is enough to make us enlightened spiritually. That sentence makes us know what we are and what really exists in the world. Temples fall, images are broken, but God is not broken. The bodies fall, they die. Mind also may disappear, but Atman doesn't. The divine does not. It is there always. Basveshwara says, I love it. I see the things as they are. I am just the seer. I am just the feeler. I am just the knower. I am there as the divine entity. Just go on repeating these lines, very beautiful lines. ಉಳ್ಳವರು ಶಿವಾಲಯ ಮಾಡುವರು, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಬಡವ. Materially, ಎನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇ ಕಂಬ, ದೇಹವೇ ದೇಗುಲ, ಶಿರವೇ ಅನ್ನ ಕಳಸ. ಸ್ಥಾವರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವು ಉಂಟು, ಜಂಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಳಿವಿಲ್ಲ. Who is that Jangama? ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ. Namaskar. You come again. You come again. Probably on